Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well my friends, it's that time again for another top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 5 list is going to be the most different one of all. For today's top 5 list is the top 5 best star-crossed lovers of all time. And I want to let you know, as ladies and dudes, that star-crossed loving couple is definitely one of the most underrated love couples of all time because nobody had never talked about these love couples who had a really tragic love story, or their relationship had just grown short, or they knew each other for a short period of time, or they belong to some type of group, clan, whatever, who are going to get involved in some type of war. You know, all that stuff. So anyway, I decided to do a nice, quick, short video for all of you, as I'm going to tell you about who are my most favorite star-crossed lovers of all time is. I don't care if it came from a movie, TV show, or anime. So before I can go on to this list, here is a couple of honorable mentions that I decided to write down for some love couples I don't have that'll be a part in my list. Okay, here's my honorable mentions. For my honorable mentions for the love couple I did not put in my list is Phantom and Christine from The Phantom of the Opera, or Love Never Dies, but I rather prefer Love Never Dies instead of The Phantom of the Opera because it had a way more tragic storyline. Wolverine and Mariko. I don't care which one it is. Is it from the anime version or the movie version of Wolverine? Then we got Anakin and Padme from Star Wars Episode 2 or 3, whichever you prefer. Kenshin and Tomo from Samurai X Trust and Betrayal. Jack and Rose from Titanic. And Yuki and Zero from Vampire Knight. And sadly, my dishonorable mention is Romeo and Juliet, because the reason why Romeo and Juliet, I know they're star-crossed lovers, but my biggest main problem about those two is they began to fall in love way too soon. And their relationship had just grown too short, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna pick some of my favorite couples that they knew each other for only a few days, or some love couples who knew each other the most and some couple of months or a couple of years ago, if you know what I mean. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here are my top 5 best star-crossed lovers of all time, and I gotta keep it nice and short. Okay, here we go. At number 5 goes to Pocahontas and John Smith from Disney's Pocahontas. One of the best star-crossed lover stories of all time that came from in a Disney film, where a beautiful Indian princess is going to fall in love with an English captain, and sadly they only knew each other for a short period of time, because since they belong to different worlds, in different places, and we already know about this sequel, so I promise I will not go in there, if you know what I mean. Number 4 goes to Jean and May from The House of Flying Daggers. One of the best love couples out there who knows the deadly styles of martial arts. And it's a story about a police officer who began to fall in love with this woman who's not really blind at all, but she has great talent. She's a great dancer. She knows a lot of martial arts skills. And sadly, they had a really short relationship. Thanks to Leo, he ruined it for them, if you know what I mean. And for number 3, the ones that I don't have in my collection is Satine and Christian from the the 2001 version. I know that they are just fictional, but I don't freaking care. They finally made it to the list. A really cool story about that a beautiful, sparkling diamond cancan dancer named Satine had decided to fall in love with a very handsome, mysterious writer named Christian, who was going on the most epic journey of their lives to know about the real style of Moulin Rouge that is all about freedom, beauty, truth, and above all things, love. And thanks to Toulouse-Lautrec, he became the main Cupid for our two lovebirds. But sadly, their relationship had just grown short for the last six or 7 months ago, while Satine is suffering from a very bad disease when she just coughed out things in her mouth. And it's a really sad shame. But anyway, they deserve to be at number 3. And for number 2, the only love couple that I have that came from an anime TV show is Genosuke and Oboro from Basilisk. Genosuke and Oboro will always be one of my favorite anime love couples of all time. A very handsome Koga lord who fell in love with a very beautiful Iga princess. And it's a freaking shame that their clan, the Koga and the Iga, are going to get involved in their stupid Koga-Iga war. And it's a sad shame that Genosuke and Oboro are going to be a part of it. But the good part about these love couples is that they refuse to kill each other. They decide to keep their love alive until the very end. And it really sucks at the main end of this anime that Genosuke and Oboro had decided to kill themselves and just end this stupid Koga-Iga war, if you know what I mean. But anyway, they deserve to be at number 2. And finally, my number 1 best star-crossed lovers of all time, is right here. Bruce Banner and Betty Ross from the 2008 version of The Incredible Hulk. One of the best comic book love couples I have ever seen in a very cool near masterpiece movie. And this is one of the best star-crossed lovers who did keep their relationship alive at all costs without forcing to kill each other or who's gonna die who, whatever. But they found a way to keep their love alive until the near end when they decided to go to their separate ways. And the best part I love about this movie that involves one of my most favorite comic book movies of all time is when Bruce Banner became the Incredible Hulk. There is a bit of Beauty and the Beast and King Kong feel between the Incredible Hulk and Betty. And it has one of the most sweetest moments I have ever seen in this wonderful Marvel's movie. I wish I could say more about this, but Bruce and Betty deserves to be the number 1 best star-crossed lovers of all time, period. And that is it, ladies and dudes. That is my top 5 best star-crossed lovers of all time. I don't care if it came from a movie, TV show, or anime. I hope you enjoyed this list. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your favorite star-crossed lovers of all time? I don't care if these two love couples who are star-crossed lovers that came from a movie, TV show, or anime. Whoever these star-crossed lovers are, please leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time, as I promised, I will do my top 5 most regretting anime characters of all time. And that is coming really soon. So around maybe June, July, or August, but we'll wait and see what happens. So anyway, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. Sayonara!